Beloved, stop everything you are doing right now, because what I am about to reveal to you in this moment is not a coincidence. If your eyes are reading these words, if your ears are hearing this message, it is because I, the Creator of all things, have an urgent and deeply personal message for you. There is a reason you are here right now. Out of billions of people in this world, out of millions of messages you could be receiving, this one found its way to you. Do you really think that is an accident? Do you honestly believe that in a universe of infinite possibilities, you just happened to stumble upon these exact words at this exact moment by pure chance? No, there is no such thing as coincidence in my kingdom. Every step you have taken, every decision you have made, every turn in the road has led you precisely here to this moment, to these words, to an encounter that will change everything. I have been waiting for this moment, waiting for your attention, waiting for your heart to be open enough to receive what I desperately want to give you, and that moment is now. You have felt it, haven't you? Something stirring inside you, a hunger that nothing in this world has been able to satisfy, a thirst that no earthly water can quench, an emptiness that no relationship, no achievement, no possession has been able to fill. You have tried everything. You have pursued success, chased relationships, accumulated things, sought pleasure in 1,000 different forms, and yet that void remains. That emptiness, that hunger, that thirst, it was designed to lead you here to this exact moment, to these exact words, to the power that is about to be released into your life. But before I reveal what I have prepared, you need to understand something very important about what is happening in your soul right now. My beloved child, I want to speak to you with words that are clear and simple, yet filled with profound, sincere, and unconditional love. Your eternal salvation is one of the greatest blessings I can offer you, but I also have for you an unforgettable love that does not change, that does not fail, that is always present in the most difficult moments of your life. In the good times and the bad, in sadness and in joy, in your warm days and your cold nights, in mornings of encouragement and afternoons of discouragement, I am there, always there, reaching out my hand, reminding you that I love you, offering you my arms and my comfort. When everyone else has abandoned you, when the world has turned its back on you, when you feel completely and utterly alone, I am still there. I have never left. I never will. Remember always that I made you with my own hands in my image and likeness. You are special, you are unique, you are profoundly blessed. In you I have placed gifts, talents, and abilities that make you who you are. A wonderful work of mine created to bless this world that lives submerged in so much conflict. Before the foundations of the earth were laid, I knew you, I chose you, I planned for you. Every detail of your being was intentional. You are not an accident. You are not a being without destiny. Every single day of your life has been designed with a divine purpose, a mission that gives you meaning and direction. And in that journey, you will find the true happiness and the fullness that you seek so deeply. The world may have told you that you are ordinary, that you are just one of billions, that your life has no particular significance, but the world is wrong, dead wrong. But let me be honest with you, not everything will be easy. You know this well. Enemies come to set traps for you and to hide obstacles to prevent your triumph. There are forces in this world, both visible and invisible, that do not want you to succeed. They do not want you to discover who you really are. They do not want you to step into the destiny I have prepared for you. But in your journey through this world, you are not alone. My constant protection accompanies you. As a father cares for his children, so I care for you. I go before you to prepare the way. I walk beside you to give you company. I stand behind you to protect your back. You are surrounded on every side by my love and my power. In me, you will find security and peace. In the midst of the storms, I myself will calm the seas and the winds that in the darkness want to force you to shipwreck. My love is your safe refuge, a place where you can always find timely support and a word of affection. I will be ready to lift you up if you have stumbled in your path. Now listen carefully to what I am about to tell you, because this is where everything changes. When you feel you cannot go on any longer, when your strength has been depleted, and your hope has run dry, when you look at your circumstances and see no way forward, when every door seems closed and every option seems exhausted, that is precisely when my power shows up most dramatically. My power is perfected in your weakness. Did you hear that? Perfected, not diminished, not limited, perfected. When you reach the end of your own resources, you discover the beginning of mine. When your strength fails, mine rises. When your wisdom runs out, mine flows in. When you feel fragile, remember that my strength is infinite and is at your disposal. In me, you will find the fortitude to move forward, to face challenges and overcome obstacles that seemed impossible just moments ago. What terrifies you does not worry me. What overwhelms you is simple to me. What seems impossible to you is just another opportunity for me to demonstrate my power. But there is something else I must reveal to you. I also offer you my wisdom and direction in a world full of confusion and uncertain paths. My word is a light on your path, a sure guide that will lead you along the right road. In every decision you must make, I will be there to guide you, to give you the wisdom you need to choose. Well, you do not have to figure everything out on your own. You do not have to rely solely on your limited understanding. My infinite wisdom is available to you, waiting only for you to ask. I will bless you with holy abundance as a reward for your faithfulness. I will pour out upon you provision, strength, and joy. But one of the most beautiful, wonderful, and valuable gifts I have for you is my forgiveness and the opportunity for a new life. No matter your past, no matter your mistakes, no matter how far you have fallen or how long you have been away, my grace is available to you through my love. I offer you a new beginning, a renewed life full of hope and new opportunities. The slate can be wiped clean, the chains can be broken, the prison doors can be opened, but I need something from you. I need your sincere repentance. I need you to place your faults at my feet and not return to them, because this is not a game. This is your life. This is your destiny. This is your eternity. I am not interested in half-hearted commitment or superficial change. I want all of you. I want your whole heart, your complete surrender, your total trust. Beyond this path of struggles and victories, of sleepless nights and tender mornings, I have promised you something even more wonderful, your eternal life. This is a blessing that transcends the earthly, a hope that goes beyond what you can see and touch. In me, you will find the promise of an eternity full of joy and peace, a glorious future that awaits you. And now, I need you to pay very close attention, because what I'm about to explain will change how you see everything. My word is unlike anything else in all of creation. When I speak, things happen. When I declare, reality shifts. When I pronounce blessing, blessing comes. This same power that created galaxies and set the stars in their courses, is available to you when you receive my word with faith. Can you grasp what this means? The voice that spoke light into existence, that separated the waters from the dry land, that breathed life into the first human being, that same voice is speaking to you right now, and it carries the same creative power it has always carried. The words I speak to you are spirit, and they are life. They carry within them the creative force that brought the universe into existence. They contain the healing power that can restore what is broken, renew what is worn, and resurrect what has died. These are not ordinary words. These are not empty phrases. These are words charged with divine power, waiting to be released into your circumstances. Do not take my word lightly. It is the most powerful force available to you on this earth. When you read my word, you are not merely reading ancient text. You are receiving communication directly from the heart of God to your heart. Every promise is a personal commitment from me to you. Every instruction is guidance for your specific journey. Every encouragement is comfort tailored to your exact needs. This is not generic advice for the masses. This is a personal letter from your Creator to you. My word is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword, able to pierce between soul and spirit, between joint and marrow, discerning the thoughts and intentions of your heart. It exposes what needs to be exposed. It heals what needs to be healed. It strengthens what needs to be strengthened. It builds what needs to be built. But here is something that very few people understand. The healing I offer for your soul goes deeper than any human therapy could reach. I know the wounds that were inflicted in your childhood, the scars that were formed before you were even old enough to understand what was happening. I know about the times when those who should have loved and protected you failed you. The abuse, the neglect, the rejection, the abandonment, I saw it all, I felt it all, and I have kept careful account. I saw you cry when no one else noticed, my angels, and I wept with you as you walked through life. I delivered you and protected you so many times from dangers and from death itself. Even when you did not know, I was there, and I have always seen you as what you truly are. A valuable, intelligent person with great desires to succeed and great courage to keep going despite everything that has been thrown at you. You are a tree that has grown with deep roots and strong branches. I planted you in the place where you need to be today. I have been preparing you for these wonderful blessings that are about to arrive. I have given you my spirit of love and power so that your emotions obey your faith, so that your fears bow to my truth, so that your weaknesses become channels for my strength. What matters most right now is your eternal salvation, your healing, your emotional and sentimental stability. Everything else can wait, everything else is secondary. This is the foundation upon which everything else must be built. Do not forget this, and I mean never forget this. My love for you is so powerful, so strong, and I will always surround you with this holy and perfect affection. You will feel your soul rest and your heart calm when in the midst of your tears and your bad times you hold on to me. There is no storm too fierce, no night too dark, no valley too deep that my love cannot reach you there. Take my hand in the early mornings during your daily journey. When you come tired back to your home, talk to me. I am listening. Tell me how much you need me, and just by saying it, you will feel this peace so sweet and beautiful. I never tire of hearing from you. I never grow impatient with your questions. I never think your concerns are too small or your problems too trivial. When your lips move in gratitude, a divine oil is poured upon your spirit, and your whole being is filled with comfort and encouragement. When you call me with sincerity and faith, your soul is freed from anguish. Gratitude unlocks doors that complaining keeps closed. Praise opens windows that worry keeps shut. Worship breaks chains that fear keeps locked. If you feel burdened, exhausted, sad, discouraged, come and run to my arms. I will give you rest instead of brokenness, joy instead of sorrow. I am your best friend. You are not alone. I am here. I am always here. Come and listen to my word when you feel the lashes of loneliness. You will be fine. You will succeed. Holding my hand and sheltered by my love, you will never fail. This is not wishful thinking. This is not positive affirmation. This is the unchangeable promise of the God who cannot lie. Now, let me show you something powerful. My word has the ability to transform every aspect of your existence. It is not merely information, but transformation. When you receive it with faith, when you meditate on it day and night, when you speak it over your circumstances, things begin to change. Not just your feelings, not just your perspective. Your actual reality begins to shift. Mountains move, obstacles dissolve, enemies scatter, health returns, joy overflows, peace settles, hope rises, relationships are restored, finances are multiplied, opportunities appear, doors open that no one can shut, and doors close that need to be closed. This is the power of my word at work in the life of one who receives it and believes it. But I must warn you about something. The enemy knows the power of my word, which is why he works so hard to keep you from it. He whispers that you do not have time. He suggests that you are too tired. He creates distractions every time you try to focus. He plants doubts about whether it really makes a difference. He makes other things seem more urgent, more important, more pressing. Recognize these tactics for what they are. These are not random obstacles. These are strategic attacks designed to keep you from the very thing that will set you free. The enemy is not worried about people who never engage with my word. He is worried about those who do, because he knows what happens when my word takes root in the human heart. He knows that his lies lose their power. He knows that his chains break. He knows that his influence diminishes. That is why he fights so hard to keep you distracted. So here is what I need you to do. Make time for my word every day. This is not legalism, it is wisdom. Just as your body needs daily food to remain strong, your soul needs daily feeding on my word to remain healthy. You would not go days without eating physical food. Why do you go days without feeding your spirit? Without regular input of truth, the lies of the world begin to regain their influence. Without consistent reminders of my promises, worry and fear creep back in. Without ongoing exposure to my character, false views of me begin to distort your relationship with me. The world is constantly speaking to you, constantly trying to shape your thinking, constantly working to pull you away from truth. You need daily doses of my word to counteract that influence. Daily engagement with my word keeps you nourished, protected, and growing. It builds your faith, it renews your mind, it strengthens your spirit, it equips you for battle, it prepares you for opportunity, it sustains you through difficulty. Meditate on my word. This means more than reading. It means chewing, digesting, absorbing. Take a passage and think about it throughout your day. Consider what it means, what it implies, how it applies. Ask me to illuminate its meaning. Let it roll around in your mind. Let it sink into your heart. Let it sink deep into your heart beyond mere mental, understanding to heart-level revelation. The word that is meditated upon produces fruit that quick reading never could. Depth of engagement determines depth of impact. Surface reading produces surface results. Deep meditation produces deep transformation. I want to reveal something to you that will transform how you see your struggles. The healing I bring to your soul is comprehensive and complete. I do not merely patch wounds. I restore to wholeness. I do not just alleviate symptoms. I address root causes. I do not simply help you cope. I set you free. My healing is not partial. It is not temporary. It is not superficial. It goes all the way down to the deepest places of your being. The traumas that have shaped your responses, the fears that have limited your possibilities, the beliefs that have distorted your self-perception. All of these come under the healing power of my presence and my word. Nothing is too deeply rooted. Nothing is too long established. Nothing is too firmly entrenched. Your mind needs healing from the lies that have been planted there over the years. Lies about your worth, lies about your potential, lies about your future, lies about who you are and what you can become. These lies came from the enemy, from broken people, from a fallen world. They were never true, but you believed them, and that belief has shaped your life. But my truth is more powerful than any lie. As you receive my word and let it take root in your mind, the lies begin to lose their grip. The truth sets you free, not through force, but through illumination. When you see clearly what is real, the lies simply have no more power over you. Light dispels darkness. It does not fight it. It simply shines and the darkness flees. Your emotions need healing from the wounds that have left them volatile, unstable, unpredictable. The pain you have experienced has trained your emotions to react in certain ways that may have protected you in the past, but now hold you back. You flinch when you should reach out. You withdraw when you should engage. You explode when you should remain calm. I am retraining your emotions to respond to truth rather than trauma. This process takes time. Be patient with yourself as you learn new patterns. Every time you choose to respond according to my word rather than your wounded instincts, you are experiencing and extending the healing I offer. Every right choice makes the next right choice easier. Your will needs healing from the paralysis that indecision and fear have caused. You were created to make choices, to exercise authority over your own life within the bounds of my purposes. But past failures and their consequences may have made you afraid to decide, afraid to commit, afraid to step